But if your AC isn't working, then it might be the compressor. And if it is, I'm going to show you how to get it out yourself today so that you don't have to take it to the dealership and pay $200-300 to get it done. And you can even charge it yourself afterward. Now, I advise you, if you have an older car and it has R22 in it, and you're gonna have to look that up in your manual or online, it's toxic. Don't just crack the system open and let that gas go because it's deadly. And that's why they changed to the R134. Now, you're also supposed to catch that, but if your system is broke already, leaking, or doesn't have anything in it, well, then you could just open it yourself because there is no more oil or gas. And that's to the point to where we are right now. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is, you see where my ratchet is back there? There's a 10 millimeter and it has this tube and it has this tube connected to it. So that's the in, goes through the pump and then comes out. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get that bolt off and release the tubes, and then the AC is going to be free from the tubes. Second thing you're going to do is you're going to take off your serpentine belt. So wherever your tensioner is down here, just put a bolt on the tension bolt right there, the tensioner. So the tensioner is that one that I'm pointing to right here, this round one, and then you'll be able to pull the belt off. After you do that, you're going to pull the plug out right here. You're gonna pull I thought I had it loose already, but so it's got a little lip on it right here. I'm gonna get a little screwdriver down there, pop that and pull it out. Let me remove the hose, let me remove the belt, and then I'll show you where to go to from there. All right, so let's see where we're at here. I got the sensor out, and just be careful you don't break these clips, because you break this clip and you plug this in and the engine vibrates, and it might just come out halfway and you don't know and you think it's plugged in and your AC isn't working anymore, and you might tear up the whole system looking for something, and it's just this dumb little arm on the clip. Okay, so we got this out. We pushed our tensioner down and got our belt off. If you don't know how to get the belt off, I got a quick, like, 3-minute video on how to get the push the tensioner and get the belt off. If you need to see that, that's in the Ranger playlist. And we took the bolt out of the back and it's loose. Now it won't come out from here yet, but there's a reason that I did this, is because I'm getting it ready. So once I take these bolts out, 1, 2, 3, I can lift this up a little bit and then just slide it out. It's not connected to this anymore, and this will just fall apart from this bolt here. I'd rather get everything ready so I can just pull the compressor up, because the compressor is a little heavy. It looks like there's supposed to be a bolt here, but I think that they didn't put this bolt in. I don't know, because the bolt is so long, if they couldn't get it in here because they didn't take this plate off. I'm not sure. I'm going to measure the bolt when we get it out and put it next to this to see. But if you're doing things correctly and you pull this bolt up and you can't get it out, well, there's probably 2 different ways to do this. First is, I would just leave that bolt in there and pull it up a little bit and slide the unit out after I get the other 3 out. And then people will put this in and they'll start to tighten this up, and then they can't get this last bolt in. So you can take these 2 pieces off and take this bridge out and put the bolt in that way. Or you can slide this one bolt in, slide the unit down, and bolt this bolt in first before you bolt these in. And that way, it will still move. The compressor will move and get it in there. You know, don't lock it down in and then you can't get the last bolt back in because the bridge is in the way. So someone who didn't know what they were doing worked on this vehicle last. I never even noticed it because I never used the AC. All right, so let me get these bolts out now, pull the unit out, and I'll show you what we're working with. All right, so I got all the bolts out, but it wouldn't move. Well, you see all the pitting and the aluminum, like, pitting. It's kind of seized together, rusted together a little bit. So I just took a wedge and I carefully just went in here, and you know, you don't want to break anything. Just kind of give it a little easy, and then the other side, a little easy, and then the other side, and it finally came out. So then we're just going to remove this. So there's one last thing, y'all. The wiring harness is connected to it here. So we're just gonna. All right, so we pulled that little plug out. I guess you can push that in yours, in the back if you want to. That was in this little thing right here, you know. And then you can see 1, 2, 3, and then there were, I don't know if there's ever been a bolt here. It looks like it's been out for years. And then this is where you took the 10 out and you disconnected the back thing. So this is the back piece right here. See if we can focus. And then the 10 went through there and it came out. Not all cars, the bolt in the back, this bolt in the back that you took out will come out. Sometimes it'll loosen and pull out a little bit, but it'll stay locked into the piece. So don't try to force it out because it might be part of this. And then you just tighten it back in. But this one actually comes out. Now, when you put the new one in, make sure that you have these O-rings in it. And a lot of times, like if it's leaking around there, you could pop these O-rings out and put a new O-ring kit in and put this back in. So these O-rings do go bad after time, but these ones look pretty decent for as old as this thing is. And it says, oh, wow, I just wiped the whole sticker away just by trying to touch it. You know, it did say R134 refrigerant required. So this is the new stuff on a 1998. I don't really remember what year they started that, but I know that it's safer. So that's your AC, and you can just do the same steps to go backwards. I would put this down first, bolt it in, and or I would connect all of the, connect the plug, push the plug in, then connect this, and then put the belt on. Then turn the car on and run it and see how it runs. If you guys have any questions about this kind of stuff, please leave them in the comments down below. If this helped you out, saved you a couple of bucks, like and subscribe helps the channel. I gotta get some more work done. I'll see you guys.